Okay, so the background is dry. We can move further into the next step. And for this, I have here the blue teal one and my flat paintbrush, and I am going to add some lines here forming the hair. This is going to be wavy with curves. So let's do this, and I just go by feeling. And my paintbrush is not dry, but not really wet. Okay, so this is going to be doing this kind of lines, not very strong lines, but they are there, you can see them, and this is what we want. So her hair is supposed to flow all over. Remember, this is a mermaid, and mermaids, they have mostly long hairs, and they are curvy because underwater. And this is the way we are doing this. We are not painting a realistic hair or realistic mermaid. We are painting a doll character. So this is the way it is going to be done. And if you have seen all those movies about mermaids, about sirens, they all have this kind of beautiful long hair, very wavy and just flowing in the water around hair. So this is what I want to create here. And some of this is going to be covered by or embellishment. Some is going to be seen. So okay, when this is dry, it's going to be looking a little bit darker, the color. Mostly the acrylics, when they are dry, they look a little bit different. And easy peasy, this is such a fun to do, but we have to pay attention not to overwork it. One thing you can do as well is to turn your artwork upside down. Then this is going to look different from another perspective, from another point of view, and you are going to see if you are happy with what you're doing. Okay, so I will let this aside to dry, and then I will come back to you. Okay, here I am again, and one more thing we are going to do is we are going to use the dark blue color, this one, and we can dark a little bit some of these streaks. We use again the golden medium and blend this together. Okay, so I think here we can add some of this beautiful color, and here again, go with your feelings, go with the flow, and remember this is going to look different when this is dry. So don't add this color everywhere. Okay, don't add it everywhere. I just go by the feeling, as I said before. There are no rules about this. Every hair is different, and it depends as well on how you want to have the hair of your mermie. If you want to have it very simple. Or if you want a lot of streaks and waves, so like this. Okay. All right, I will stop now and come back again when this is dry. Okay, so here you can see my mermie. The hair is almost dry. Until that happens, I am going to add some details using the black Copic marker small. And this is a very nice way to add details. First of all, you have to be sure your marker is working properly. There you go. Then you just can go over the line like this. Sometimes this is the best way to add the details. You can as well use a round paintbrush and acrylic. And I love to use it here. Just a little bit of it. This is it. Haha. Yes, and hair, eyebrows. And this is going to dry very quickly, usually. And then we can do, until that happens, the long eyelashes. And this is something I love to do. I love to paint my dolls long eyelashes, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. So this step is optional. We can use the wonderful pen for eyelashes made by Jane Davenport. I find it very, very nice for this kind of work. And I'm going to show you this on a separate paper. So we have here our curve from the eye. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we are going to go like this and make curves. Not this, not straight lines, okay? Sorry. So you have to hold the pen like this, not like this, because otherwise you're going to make very white lines, okay? So we want only the point of the nib, like this. And then you go like a curve. I'm doing this very slowly, just like this. And then we go follow the curve line and change to the other side, okay? And because we have a lot of layers of lashes, we don't only have one layer, we do more than one, and then we change the long and the form of it. So this looks more, you see this looks already very nice. And then on the bottom as well, the same. We go and do curve lines very quickly, move back and forwards like this. So I am going to do this time, I will use this pen, and I find it very, very nice to work with this pen, so I am very happy with it. There you go, looks already very nice. This has to dry, and then you're going to see exactly how this looks like. So for the next eye, the same. And I let it like this. You can always come back and add some eyelashes if you think they are not enough. And with this pen you can as well add details. Very nice. All right. So I will step aside as well now once again. So I love her hair. This looks very funky, very 80s. And I like what I see. So I will let this aside and wait for this to be dry completely before moving on to the next step. And the next step is going to be to add the embellishments all around our artwork. This is going to be a lot of fun, and we are going to need a heat gun. In case you don't have one, I recommend you to get one because this is the best way to glue your embellishment on this board. Okay, see you later. So, hi everyone. Here I am, and here is my mermie. Is everything fine? Everything dry? I can keep on working on. One more thing I have done is I have used this beautiful teal marker. Pilot is the name of it. I don't know. This is just a no-name brand, I guess. Nobody knows it. But it is very, very nice, the color. So I use it for adding some lines here, but really only some. Don't overwork it because otherwise it's going to look like too much. You know what I mean? So I have used it only on some streaks. Here, for example, and here, and some here, and this is it. This I have left the way it was, so this is going to look very playful, and I really like it the way it is. So what I have done as well now is I have put here this thread. I have done here a hole with the punch needles, just go through the cardboard, and I have done this to hang my paint like this on the wall. You see this? This is a beautiful thread as well, blue and white in it. So everything I am using for this painting is going to be blue or white. Yes, of course, a little bit of black for the details and so on, but mostly blue. And I have here the embellishments I am going to be using for, and I have everything out of the plastic wrap, and I put them here all together so I can work very peaceful and in peace, and just thinking about where I am going to add these embellishments. The butterfly is so beautiful. I am going to put it here. Looks already very nice this way. Or maybe, why not? I can move it, I can play, I can see what I have and where it fits. Here will be nice as well. But I decided to do here her dress using these beautiful stones. You see them? This is going to be very nice to see and to touch as well. So, you see. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to grab your ornaments, your embellishments, and to add them on the board. Cardboard. Okay. I am going to be using the heat gun. Maybe not sure at this point, but whatever you use, be sure this is going to stay on the board, on the surface. So I probably will work with the heat gun. I don't really like to use it because it's very hot. You have to pay attention not to burn your fingers. But it's the best way to attach the embellishments to the cardboard. So, okay, here I go. Wish me luck. And I see you on the next step when this is all glue on to the surface, and then we see how it looks. Hi guys, here I am, and as you can see, I have already done the whole embellishment of my mermie, and she looks just gorgeous. Look at this. Maybe a little bit too much, but I just couldn't stop. I love to do this. I love to embellish my artwork. And these little spots of light in her hair, they just look amazing. Especially if you can feel it, if you can touch this, you can see this in person. Looks much, much different than here on the video, because it is not possible to capture everything in there, but I hope you can see what I mean. And I can hang this on my wall as soon as I am ready with it. Now we come to a point where we have to think, do I like what I see? Should I leave it the way it is, or should I add a little bit something else? And to me, this part here, her dress, just doesn't pop out, you know. It is very, very similar to the color of her skin. So what I am going to do is I am going to grab the white acrylic, and with a stick like this, I am just going to add some details to the stones. You see this? And you are going to see this much better. Wait a minute. This is only a, what should I say? Something to make her dress pop out of the page, and it's not going to look that much like her skin, you know. So this is going to be looking more like a dress. I hope you understand what I mean. And this you can get very easy if you add only some spots of the white paint. I still have a little bit of the glue there. So now this is gone, and this is it. And now I can add this as well here to the ornaments, so they're going to have something in common. Just some spots of it like this. You can add another color if you want to. I go for white, but this looks very, very, very nice. I am going to make some pictures of it so you can see this much better. And for me, the time has come to an end, and I am going to let this aside to dry. When I am done with adding the details, you see, this looks very, very nice if we do something as easy as adding some little of white there. And for this, you just use a stick, and there you go. You see this? These are the little details that make your painting very unique and beautiful. Okay, I say goodbye with this close-up of my mermie. I hope you have enjoyed this lesson as much as I have done. Most of all, have fun. I have really, really enjoyed this lesson. I love to do this, and I am going to do this every once in a while whenever I find, again, these beautiful ornaments, because it's a great way to make art. Okay? Oh, so I can say anything else. I am over the moon with my sirens. So beautiful. Okay, have fun, ladies. See you. Bye-bye.